Lost my way and lost my mind. Lost everything that I thought was mine. I fell asleep down to the earth. Been planted underneath your feet. All but buried but not forgotten. All I need is the water. I'll start to grow again when I get some water. I'll have everything I need when I get the water. I'll have everything I need when I get the water. Welcome to another edition of A Taste of Cranberry. I asked God to help me with what I'm supposed to talk about next. And ever since I asked that, I have been drowned in fear. Fear of paying my bills. Fear of never speaking to my wife again. Fears of dying on my moped. It consumed me. That's all I could think about. And then it became clear to me, I think you're supposed to talk about fear. We all got them. So I'm going to talk about not feeding the fear. So fear. Maybe you fear being a loser. Maybe you fear being overweight your whole life. Maybe you fear being alone. Maybe you fear dying alone or living alone. Maybe you fear getting sick from what a family member died from. Maybe you fear losing your job. Maybe you fear the truth. I know I have. Just don't feed the fear. It's real easy to say, right? Don't feed the fear. It's like quasi-alliteration. But when those thoughts come that you can't shake, that consume you, when you start feeling yourself sinking lower and lower, maybe I am a loser. Maybe they're right about me. Maybe I don't have what it takes. Maybe she is gone forever. Fight it. It's not happened yet. And you should fight it. Worst case scenario, if you fight it, is you'll only be upset or disappointed part of the time. If you don't fight it, and it does happen, you'll be disappointed the entire time. Also, if you don't, if you keep dwelling and thinking about these fears, I believe that that you have power in your mind, in your thoughts, in your actions, that you'll manifest them. What you fear will come true. And believe me, I've always been afraid that people think I'm stupid. And my actions sure don't help me in that regard, or what I say, do they? But still. And then I got hit in the head real bad, and now I have a phone book thick full of medical records proving to people that maybe I am stupid. But I'm not stupid. If you think that, that's your prerogative. I know what I am. And that's silly. What if I am stupid? What is that? Why would I be afraid of that? Here's an example. It can be a sneaky ninja fear. And if you're sitting there and you really got to go to the bathroom and you fear that you might pee your pants, if you just sit there thinking about it, I'm going to pee my pants, I'm going to pee my pants. If you just sit there I guarantee you, you will pee your pants. But, sing a song. Try and spell Massachusetts Boulevard backwards in Bolivia 10 times. And it'll keep coming back again and again. But fight it. Fight it. Fear doesn't have to win. It'll keep coming, and sometimes it's there and you don't realize it. But once you realize it, give it a run for its money. That's what I do, Sometimes you can't avoid it. If you're on a scooter late at night, and you almost died on a scooter late at night, that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard to to think about something else, but try at least. Proverbs 29:25 says, "The fear of man lays a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord shall be safe." Something like that. And a good example of that about me, let me tell you a little bit about what fear has cost me. Family is so important to my wife, Kayla. It's been important since I've known her. She has a twinkle about her, and when she thinks or talks about her family, that twinkle doubles. And I was so afraid and had so much fear that I wasn't supporting her like I should, that I forgot to support her like I should. And not only that, I was so afraid that even if Kayla didn't know, that her family knew that she was so great and that I was such a mess that it would be really clear to them how much better she could do than me. And because of that, I fought her being around her family. I didn't see it like that at the time, and I just was afraid of embarrassing myself and her. But things got worse because I got a crazy idea to start growing a bunch of pot. And this took me out of the little bit of time that I was already giving her and the little bit of support I was giving her. And having already denying her birthright of a support system and denying myself my birthright of a support system, she couldn't take it anymore. She needed support. And she wasn't getting it from me. And I put it on her to support me, to be my only support system. And that's so selfish. And that's all she loves is her friends and family. And I was so afraid, had so much fear that I would lose her if they saw me, that I manifested that. And I created my worst fear. I gave into it. And I don't think that's the only reason she left, but I know that's a big part of it. Why would she want to come back to me? She got her family back. And maybe she was betting that I would give her a kid and at least add to her family and things would change. But things were getting worse. And this is how fear consumed me and beat me. I was a drug addict once. I was sitting in a jail cell, terrified of going through withdrawals. Here it comes, here it comes. I'm going to get sick and look like that guy, that bozo over there. If you guys saw what I was pointing at. Woo! Anyway. But I prayed. Said, a little help, man. I know what's coming. Help. I never got sick. I never had any issue with it. I beat the drugs. I beat them. And then life threw me a curveball. And I got in my moped accident. And all these doctors put me on some drugs, and I didn't fight that because I'm a high school dropout. These guys are in Chicago are some of the best doctors in the world. What did I know? Cut to 5-6 years later, and I'm a mean man. Hooked on all these drugs, smoking a bunch of pot because I thought it helped. And again, I was cut from my insurance, and I thought that I was going to get sick and have the hardest time without these drugs. I was just worried sick about it. No pun intended, but again, I said a little prayer, and I've never been more physically capable in my life. It's amazing. I didn't get sick. I didn't have any problem, And, all the doctors have told me how I never work again, how I need to be on these medications for the rest of my life. And that's just how it is, I was in a bad injury. It was bad. Nobody ever had anything positive to say. But they were wrong. They were wrong about me. So, and right now my fears are, maybe I'll never speak to my best friend again. Maybe the person who took care of me, who I loved more than anything, really hates me. And I can't pay back how kind she was to me. But instead of giving into those fears, I'm fighting it. I know the woman I married. I know her heart. I know the God who's delivered me time and time again. I choose not to believe that. And yes, it creeps up on me left and right. It's over. You're a loser. You're a jerk. You're a drug addict. You're not worth anything. It's not right. I'm worth a lot. I'm a good guy. Don't give in to fear. Don't feed the fear. Feed the faith. Don't fear that she's going to leave you, guys, or gals. Don't fear that they're going to fire you. Don't fear that you can't handle being sober. Don't fear that you can't make rent. Deal with it when it's there. And don't be stupid and be like, well, I'll just deal with it when it gets there. That means I don't need to worry about it. That's not what I mean. Psalms 118:6 says, "The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do to me?" What can he do to me? He's done it. And I'm still here and I'm still smiling. And it's only getting better. A lot of my friends and people have reached out to me about these posts I've been making, saying that they're so sorry. And they're so sorry that I'm going through such a hard time. And they're sorry that I'm so depressed and sad. Light bulb. Newsflash. I've been sad and depressed for a long, long time. And yes, I am sad. I miss my wife. But I'm also very happy. The doctors were wrong. The experts were wrong about me. If the experts were wrong about me, I bet whoever else is out there, they got something bad to say about me or think about me. I bet you probably are wrong too. There's a lot of gas left in this tank. I'm excited to see what I can do. I'm excited to see what you can do. Believe in yourselves. Believe in your surroundings, in your world. The world needs us. Never give up hope. And remember, joy is the most infallible sign of the presence of God. Till next time.
The enemy wants me to give up, but I can't do that even though it's been so rough. My brighter days, they lie ahead. I know this for a fact because of what he has said. Everything will be okay when I get the water. I'll start to grow again when I get some water. I'll have everything I need when I get the water. I'll have everything I need when I get the water.